That looks like the last of them.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? On your feet, you two. This is no time to be lying around. You want to save Harbour, don't you? Let's show this lump that bigger isn't always better.
Good old nightclubber. Dragon Quest has some of the most iconic monsters. I love it.
Watch out, you two. They call these things nightclubbers for a reason. If that club hits you,
I took one damage.
It's enormous.
Since when did the Tunisian army start using these?
Nightclubbers may be big, but they take a while to recover their footing after attacking. Wait for him to swing his club, then dive in and strike. Looks like he's worn himself out. Now's our chance. Attack!
Going down, nightclubber. Also, another reason I did NG+, which I didn't even notice until now, you can't max out the skill trees without NG+. I think to max out the skill trees, you need to at least, I think you need to at least do one NG+ to max them out. And we can't 100%. I think there's probably a trophy for, maxing out the skill trees. Why wouldn't there be?
Not so big and scary now, are you?
I think he's just about had enough.
Don't get cocky, you two.
Yo, let me finish this with
There's nothing
a,
more dangerous than a cornered beast.
let me finish this with a Giga Gash. Oh, come on. Right away, I could do it. I got it.
I hope you're ready for this.
This is the way it should be finished. Giga Gash.
Quickly, everyone! Inside the gates! Come on! Wait, that's...
But why would he?
So he means to make us barge our way in. You can't hide forever, O noble king. Sooner or later, justice will be done. Fall back!
That was... Shazar, wasn't it?
Yes, no doubt about it. If the prince himself was leading the attack, then something terrible must have happened. Oh,
Not bad at all. You two did well out there today.
thanks to you. If you hadn't stepped in when you did, well, Who
are
we
you, anyway? You're not from around these parts, that's for certain.
Honestly, you can't just go asking who she is like that. You haven't even introduced yourself yet.
You're right. We haven't made our introductions, have we? But I fear that we'll have to wait. It looks like these gentlemen are keen to have a little word with us first.
Are we in trouble?
The full circumstances have yet to be established, but it has been confirmed beyond doubt that the Tunisians were indeed behind this attack. The question of why, however, is...
What does it matter why? We were attacked without warning or provocation. Firm and decisive retaliation is the only possible response.
But your majesty, to do so would be to abandon 1,000 years of peace and risk the fulfillment of the prophecy.
1,000 pardons, your majesty. If you'll forgive the intrusion, we bring the warriors who repelled the Tunisians, as per your command.
Ah, so it was you who delivered the citizens of Harbour from peril. You have my heartfelt thanks.
Ah, don't mention it, big man. All in a day's work for the likes of us.
Seriously? That's the king you're talking to, you idiot.
And who exactly are you, might I ask?
Oh, I'm just... sorry. I'm a student here in Harbour. I came from Tunisia to study at the academy. And this is my cousin. She just got here from Tunisia today. She's
What
come
did
for
you
a
say?
visit.
You mean to tell us that Tunisian citizens were present in the capital prior to the assault? Of all. Admit it. You are agents of the enemy, sent here to lay the groundwork for this cowardly attack.
That's not true. We just heard a commotion and came running. We were only trying to help.
Enough of your lies. Do you take us for fools?
That's enough. Think a moment. Why would spies sent by Tunisia fight against their own army? It doesn't make sense. These are not spies. They are heroes. I will gladly vouch for them.
And who are you, exactly?
Forgive my rudeness. I am Desdemona, envoy of the High King of Accordia. I come at the behest of his radiance himself. Your Majesty, my master, long may he reign, bade me make haste to harbor the moment Tunisian forces were observed crossing the border. My orders are simple. Do everything in my power to support you in preventing the ravages of war from blighting these lands again.
Is that so? We Harbans have no desire to take up arms against Tunisia. We are more inclined to seek counsel with our former allies and find a means of restoring peace. These hostilities must not continue. To this end, we hereby call upon the aid of the High King. We humbly request that he act as intermediary between us and the people of Tunisia.
Very good, Your Majesty. I will return to Accordia right away. Your words will greatly please his radiance.
Wait! You have to let me come with you. I can't just stand by and do nothing while Tunisia and Harbor tear each other apart.
Me neither. I'm coming too.
Well, Your Majesty, do we have your blessing?
Very well, Lady Desdemona. Your two young friends may accompany you on your mission.
My thanks.
Your Majesty, I solemnly swear we'll do everything in our power to...
Right, now we're talking! Leave it to us, big man. We'll get the High King to help even if I have to twist his arm off.
I too shall accompany these brave warriors, Your Majesty.
Stop it! Will you two be serious for just 1 second?
Go safely now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And so our journey begins. By the way, Kingdom Hearts just installed. I guess I have that on my video now. I just watched the opening. I'm not watching it again. I doubt if it gets hit by copyright strike, I just don't show it. Right, time to set off for Accordia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Green of Pastures, which lies to the north of Harbor. Accordia? Wow, I've never been before. I've seen the Pinnacle of Peace, though. They say you could see it from anywhere in the world. Indeed you can, and that's where you'll meet the High King. Do try to be on your best behavior, won't you? Who, me? Don't worry, royals love me. Alright, let's get to the capital and have his radiance put an end to this war once and for all. I'm on it. By the way, when we get to Accordia, people might start calling me Lady Desdemona and saluting and things. Oh, we know. We've heard all the stories about Desdemona the Red, the High King's most trusted knight and envoy. We're big fans. Please, not you as well. Look, we're going to be traveling together, so just plain Desdemona will be fine, okay? And what about you two? I know you're cousins and that you're both from Tunisia originally, but what do I call you? I'm Teresa, and this is Lazaro. We're both trainee knights at the Academy in Tunisia. Well, sorta. I spent last year studying in Harbor. Needed to get away from Miss Smarty Pants here. Lazaro, don't call me that in front of Desdemona. I can see I'm going to have fun with you two. Come on then, shall we get going? By the way, I'm gonna look at my trophies really quick once I get out of these scenes. Ah, breathe in that sweet, sweet air. And the weather's perfect too. Makes you wish we had time to lie down and soak up some sun. Soak up some bonks on the head, more like. The monsters around these parts are a mischievous bunch. And besides, knights in training aren't supposed to spend their days lazing around this sunny meadow. Come on, let's get moving. Traveling to war zones where specific battles happen, you'll often go through open areas, otherwise known as wild zones. Alright, so wild zones. Probably my favorite thing, the best addition that Dragon Quest Heroes 2 did to the prequel was add these wild zones. So I don't have the stick. This one I had the stick on me. Alright, we're gonna keep these accessories for now then. Yo, slimes die. They die in one hit. Really quickly, I want to see my trophies. Awarded for every type of weather. Experience every type of weather. That might come naturally. Gather ingredients from sparkling. Alright, that's going to come naturally. So we're just going to get the sparkling spots. I'm assuming flying start mode carries over progress. Every character to 40 or above we're close to. Obtaining maximum number. I tried to save some of the side quests for this NG+. Awarded for maximizing the capacity of your monster medal holder. So really quickly, there's DQ Heroes. All the way in the bottom, I haven't gained the trophy. So I have 31% of the trophies already. These are the ones we have to earn for the playthrough. This is Platinum. Wait, what's this? Wasn't that every party member's coup de grace? Yeah, every party. I don't know how I did not do that, but I'll be sure to do that. Experience every type of weather we just did. Training. Train your hero to level 20. Oh, every vocation. I think there are some vocations I didn't get 20 in. We'll do that later as well. I think we're just going to focus on beating the game and still getting the sparkling spots so we can get that trophy. 30 trades at the swap shop. Delivering 150 medals. That'll come on its own. Every marked monster at least once we'll get to. That's a gold trophy. Max number of heal stones. I still don't know how to do the capacity of the monster holder. Earning maximum number of party power points. We'll figure that out. Learning every party power we'll do. Opening every chest. I'm just gonna have to look around the areas really good. But I think I'm gonna actually just focus on the story. I'm gonna come back for this platinum stuff like once we do the story. Every single weapon is probably pretty grindy. Every single orb probably pretty grindy as well. Every accessory might take a while. Every available ingredient could also take a while. A lot of this is gonna take a while, but honestly, these are hidden. Alright, well, we'll focus on trophies. We're just gonna focus on the story and look around pretty good. Characters will draw or shoot their weapons depending on the situation. Your weapons are basically saying how to get into battle mode and all that. I'm not really gonna read the tutorials. Oh, look at this. The maps are already explored for Flying Start. It's a good thing I did New Game Plus. You guys can kind of see why I did NG Plus. First of all, we can't max out the skill trees without it. And also, the maps being fully explored is nice. What's this strange crystal? I haven't seen one of these before. It's called a Zoom Stone. You can use Zoom to travel to them, but they've been around since, well, forever. Oh, I see. Zoom's that spell that lets you travel to far-off places in the blink of an eye, isn't it? You need a Zoomathice to cast it, right? Then we need to get one. That sounds like my kind of spell. Hate to break it to you, but Zoomathices don't exactly grow on trees. I've only ever heard of kings and queens having them. Ugh, what a letdown. And there I was thinking we'd be able to zip over to Accordia just like that. Well, don't give up just yet. You never know what you might find. Tell you what, why not attune yourself to this Zoomstone just on the off chance you end up learning the spell one day. Zoomstones basically are kind of like landmarks in Xenoblade. I'm playing Xenoblade right now, which is why I use that comparison. So is there a way to track chests? It'd be nice. I'm gonna kill all these monsters. I have to look if, Yo, Jolly Cats die. Sorry, Jolly Cats. I love those cats. I hope that monster progress transfers over. Is there a way to look battle records? Oh, they do. We got 82% of the monsters. I don't know if quests transfer over, though. Also, we get Renown? No, Renown is just each of these. Never mind. Alright, well. I think everything does transfer over, I would assume. I kind of just want to look for glimmering spots. And kill just stuff just cause. Press touchpad, yeah, toggle between the minimap, I just did it. Just gonna be skipping all the tutorials. I can always explain stuff as we go. Oh, I see a chest over there. I don't know if chests transfer over. Probably have to re-obtain the chest. You can't even get all the chests because some chests are locked behind like party characters. Characters like have to move barriers or stuff. Like I think one of them has like a tree, and I think a character needs to use whoosh on it or something like that. They have like these blockades. So we'll be exploring the wild areas more when we get all the characters. I think for now our main goal is just to like focus 90% on the story. And once we do the story, things will get much easier. And we'll do quests as we go, probably. Chest might... No, it's the chest I just got, isn't it? I sure hope this game has a... If not, I have a guide. I can use a guide for the chest, but I hope it tracks chests like Kingdom Hearts. That'd be nice. You want to journey to Accordia, friends? Then there's something I must tell you. Though the road ahead usually teems with monsters, today not a single one is to be seen. Though this does mean that the way is clear. I fear that some hidden danger lies in wait. I hesitate to tread the road ahead. Perhaps you should too. Yeah, I'm not scared of anything, but I appreciate the warning. Brave warriors, do you truly risk to journey onward? Yeah. Very well, then I pray for your safe arrival in Accordia.
This is the final stretch of the road to Accordia. Not far now.
I can't wait. I've always wanted to visit. Pinnacle of Peace, here we come.
So that's the famous tower. It's tall, all right. It'll probably take days to get all the way to the top.
Seriously? You're planning on climbing it?
Yeah! Huh?
What is it?
Something's coming this way. Through the trees.
Are you alright?
Well, I've not the first clue who yous are, but you couldn't have come at a better time. Ach, I'm in a queer old pickle, so I am.
You're in a what now?
I see. Seems you've picked up some unwanted admirers.
Seems I have, right enough.
Well, only one thing for it then. Let's give him the old brush off.
Good old Dragon Quest IV battle theme. Also, Tornico's here. Who, I don't hate Tornico, but he's probably my least favorite character.
Running into bandits out here on your own.
To play and as a character. Well, as a character, he's fine, actually, but to play, he's my least favorite character to play as.
After all, you ran into us, didn't you?
Sure, you're not wrong there, lad. I'm blessed to have found yous when I did.
All right, you're free to go safely on your way, good sir.
By the jeepers, you've saved me bacon, so you have. How can I ever repay yous?
I wouldn't start celebrating just yet. Something tells me those bandits weren't alone.
Oh, what makes you say that? There's rustling grass.
Right. Look over there.
Apparently this is the Unova region where we have Aldenos. I didn't think Aldeno was in Dragon Quest. That joy of finding a rustling grass and then it turns out to be Aldeno like always. And I XP farm for hours.
Jumping out on people from bushes.
Well, it's not all bad. Looks like they think we can't see where they're hiding.
Exactly, which gives us
Any other
the
rustling
element of
bushes?
surprise.
Also, these characters talk a lot in battle, so it's gonna be very hard not to interrupt them. At least for the story portions, they talk a lot. Another Aldeno? Except they're not Aldenos, they're bandits. The camera is not built for this. Get wrecked, bandit.